Hey, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Britton.
Hey, I'm Everett, aka Rad Milk Online.
Since 2011, Buckethead has released 301 albums in his Pikes series, and we're going to talk about them.
3 at a time.
This is Getting Head. Bucketcast.
Welcome, bots, slogs, friends, the Lyndon LaRouche movement, Scientologists.
No.
Sexual abuse counselors.
What?
The Nicene Christianity cult. Tamil tigers.
What?
And people who work in the matzah industry. This is episode 70 of Gettin' Head, a Bucketcast.
We did it.
We have a guest today.
We do.
Hello, welcome.
Hi. I'm sorry you're here. Who are you doing community service for? Like, what is this a part of? You know, and all that.
Yes. Why are you here? What'd you do? What did you do?
I guess it is time for me to answer for my crimes. I don't really know. I usually just say yes when people ask me to do podcasts because I don't really go anywhere. Do the little the panty thing that was happening, and now I'm a fairly new dad of twins, so I'm kind of So this is probably going to this Arby's right here that's behind me for all those who are watching.
Probably the only place you can really.
It's big.
It's probably the only place you can really be alone. You know.
Question about your new twins.
True.
Do you feel the twin size bed is that accurate?
I feel like for baby twins that they are now, that's huge.
But
they'll be a huge
If they become like monarchs,
but they're not gonna
be. You got to get them. The monarch bed, the king, the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a Joker bed?
There should be like a jack.
Yeah, for sure.
Like what system are they doing? The card system for beds or not? They kind of shit out.
Yeah, that's true. Is it a card or is it actual like royalty? Because we don't we don't know because we don't have a jack bed and we don't have like a duke bed or a lord bed either.
Joker bed, obviously.
So
we have the
Archduke.
Full.
Yeah,
I don't understand the full. Like what does full mean? All beds are full.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, except when they're empty.
Full is a small bed, so like your body fills it. Right?
It's true. It's
full of a single body.
You
can't have like your twin or your buddy in bed with you. It's just not
unless it's a twin bed and it's your twin.
Right.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it should only be your own twin. It can't be somebody else's
that's
twin in bed with you.
Yeah, what if there's two mismatched twins? And also, does fraternal twins, do they work on the bed, or is it only, like, identical twins?
I think...
That's a good question.
Yeah.
My twins are fraternal, so, only time will tell.
You haven't put them on a twin bed yet, I guess is my question.
I haven't yet. No, I'll try balancing them on it and see if anything fucked up happens.
We'd love to see it.
Well, congratulations on your...
Thank you.
Birthing things and your Ford mug.
Yeah.
I think it's a very specific. It's a 1999 Mustang Coupe.
That's a
Ford mug.
Great vehicle.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Known for
great model,
reliability
and quality. Yeah, certainly. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
my neighbor had one when I was a kid. It seems they turned out all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know you from online. You post funny things.
Yeah.
On Instagram, and
Twitter, yeah.
Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
You're one of the folks like
all the websites,
me or like the cool Shrek who just like posts a lot of stuff on Twitter, screen caps it, puts it on Instagram. That gets a lot more likes than any of your other content, and you hate life because of it.
The cycle.
It's always the stuff that. It's always the tweets that are like I don't even think about or proofread or anything. I just kind of send it out. Screenshotting that. I get way more likes on any of that shit that I do with any of my like art memes where like I get on Photoshop and
no one cares. I
work really hard.
No one gives a fuck. It's the worst.
Effort is not a thing.
No, not really. No.
Yes.
It's more luck than anything else.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, what's going on? What's going on with you, Britt? What are you doing lately?
I'm kind of finally out of the boot. My broken foot phase. Been almost 2 months now. No, I still got a broken foot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
It's just less broken, and I got a cane now.
Cane goth. We love to see it.
I just ordered a cane on Amazon. I'm gonna get a.
Does it have a sword?
No. Unfortunately, sword canes are so expensive.
What about Herman Cains?
Worth it.
Shut the fuck up! Every time I mention I have a cane, you say Herman Cain. It's a joke that's like maybe it's like new to the listeners, but that's like the 5th time you've said Herman Cain.
I know.
Since I walked in your door half an hour
I know.
ago.
I've said it so many times. It's like, I like that you stopped talking to me earlier because I kept saying it.
I really did. I was just like, maybe if I just stop talking, he just won't say it again.
I mean, you should probably get it engraved with the word / name Herman.
Yeah, there you go.
Just make the joke come full circle.
I should just get it like laser engraved that just says R.I.P. Herman Cain, like cane in memoriam of Herman Cain.
Pretty good.
Or you can get it signed by him. Just write Herman on there. Be like, oh yeah, it's like my signed Herman Cain.
Yeah. Or like go to a medium and have him sign for Herman Cain.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, film it.
Yeah. I need you to contact his ghost and have him sign this cane for me.
Just sign it, Herman. Everybody, the cane part is just understood.
No, everyone knows.
Everyone knows. Yeah.
Just have a seance like at the site of like a former like anti-COVID rally or whatever the COVID died.
The Four Seasons landscaping.
Oh yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, his soul probably haunts that landscaping business forever now. Was he even there? Was that him?
No, he wasn't even there. He was just part of that. I think he was dead at that point. I'm not sure.
His ghost probably haunts that place.
If you can figure out a way, just like work the letter Q into Herman somewhere.
Herman Q. Ain.
That's the name of the episode. That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
Well, okay, I have an update as well to another ongoing saga. There's a guy at my work, a new guy at my work, who looks like me, who looks a lot like me.
He's been there for like 4 or 5 months now. He's no longer new.
He's new. I've been there for 5 years, so he's new. Come on. Anyway,
that's so new.
Yeah, it's so new.
Spencer works for the Geek Squad. And,
something like that.
You should call him freshman. Like, hey, freshman.
So he looks like me a lot, and then the other day, one of my coworkers, one of my friends, came up to me and was like, "Hey, man, if you ever wanted to see what you would look like if you like rode bikes a lot and had a big old biking butt, you could just go look at that guy that looks like you." And I was like, "Damn, he's right though." like that dude, he's got like he's thick. He's got a butt.
Okay. He's a juicy version of Spencer.
Yeah, he's like got a little like bounce. How do you
feel knowing you're not the juicy version of Spencer?
I don't know. I've been.
He's like the yassified ass.
The assified version of me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like the honey crisp, and you're like the crab apple. He's like he's all juicy and sweet.
Crab apple?
Yeah, you're fucking crab apple, Spencer.
Damn, is that a real apple?
Yeah, it's a real apple.
Well, they're not exactly apples. They're
they're smaller.
They're like the original apple. Like,
Like
our modern apples, sweet apples, did not exist until about like 3 centuries ago.
Yeah, totally.
It's nuts.
So it's like the one that gives you like the knowledge of good and evil.
Yes.
The crab.
Yeah, I guess that was probably a crab apple. Yeah.
Yeah. So you corrupt man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and you're
that's
bitter.
true. Definitely.
And you don't have a good apple.
Yeah. Like, so anyways,
that's all I'm saying about you, Spencer.
Been at an existential crisis state for the last week as a result of this new information that people are now noticing in my life. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you clearly need ass implants, like Kim Kardashian.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like I only have one of 2 options, and one of those is start like riding bikes a lot, which I'm never gonna do.
Fuck that. That's stupid.
Come on.
Ass implants.
Yeah, there you go. Way quicker.
The BBL.
Yeah, you come to work.
Buttlift.
Yeah, come to work and be like, notice anything different about me?
There you go.
And they're like, wow, you have a big new ass. Like, bingo.
And then everyone's gonna be like, whoa, wait, which one are you? and then they can't tell.
Then the confusion, because everybody always looks at the ass anyway.
Yeah. Otherwise, with just the face, they don't have enough information to go off.
This is true.
Like they got to look at the booty and be like, oh, that's a pancake ass. That's Spenser, definitely.
Yeah. But then
Hank Hill ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
But then everybody's gonna look at him like that from now on. I
get
these,
the juicier booty.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna cash out my savings. Invest in an ass.
What?
What's easier to do than all that? It won't cost you that you start a rumor at the Geek Squad where that he has ass implants.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And then just find ways to work that into conversation.
That's so good.
That's so good. Hey, can you swap my shift for Sunday? Oh yeah, totally. Did you hear that Charlie has ass implants?
It's not really that thick.
Yeah, he's not really that thick, I bet you looked at him and you were like, he's pretty thick, but actually, it's science. He's thick with science. How do you feel about that? Yeah. It's weird. I can't swap. I can't swap Sunday.
He paid for that ass.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
He probably has a sugar daddy somewhere paying for that.
Definitely.
Yeah. And be like, ma'am, is this Sepultura? Oh, this is pretty cool. You know what else is Brazilian? His butt lift.
There you go. Yeah. To be listening to Sepultura at work, that would be amazing.
I bet you could get away with Roots.
No,
it's new metal.
Yeah,
adjacent.
I don't work with anybody cool.
You never played a Limp Bizkit album at work?
Yeah, but only when I was alone.
Oh, okay. The Geek Squad is lonely at all times, even when you're not alone.
Yeah, some people might say that.
Yeah.
I go through phases. I listen to Limp Bizkit all day at work, but I work at home, so
nice.
I can just.
Well,
pretty good.
So you're just doing it for the kids and shit, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they need to learn.
Yeah, they
how to rap. They need to learn rap / metal. And
need to learn about life.
Yeah.
I feel like Limp Bizkit teaches you all of those things. It teaches you about life. Teaches you about being a person.
About Nookie.
I'll tell you all that. Nookie. Yeah, I'll teach you all the cuss words. So, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to teaching my kids cuss words. So but if I had Fred Durst to help me, it just makes it that much easier.
It's only gonna make things easier.
He'd be good at that.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Britt.
Hey, Spencer.
Would you be so kind as to hit us with a bucket fact?
I think you forgot about something.
Oh. Lay it on me. Lay it on us.
Time for some goth news.
Goth news. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow, lay it on me. What do we got?
All right, so this week in goth news, it was just announced that Shia LaBeouf and his fiancée, Mia Goth, are expecting their first child. According to the Lake Geneva Regional News out of Wisconsin, the 28-year-old actress was recently spotted with a baby bump while running errands in Pasadena, California. The pair first tied the knot in 2016, but in 2018, a representative announced that they were filing for divorce. But they are now back together and engaged again.
And they're going to have a goth baby?
No news yet on if the child will be goth or LaBeouf.
Wow.
That was goth news.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks.
If I was dating a girl with the last name Goth, I would marry her and take her last name.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Jack White did with Meg White, but then he divorced her, no longer talks to her, and kept her name for aesthetics. Excellent.
He just got your name.
Psych.
Oops, psych. We were married. Whoopsie daisy. Divorce. Woohoo.
7 Nation divorce.
Shut up.
It's like the Captain Phillips or whatever meme where he's like, "Look at me, I'm the white now." Yeah. I've never seen that movie. That's one of those movies I've never seen. I know just because the meme.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies like that. I feel like for me, and I feel like as I get older, that list only grows.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Yeah,
do you think he?
I've been watching them.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I've been watching some movies.
Do you think Jack White has to pay any 7 Nation alimony?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Maybe not. Hit us with a bucket fact.
Let's do that.
Bucket fact, 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 bucket fact.
Oh boy, time for a bucket fact. Today we're going to talk about the history of the DVD series known as Young Buckethead, which currently has 2 volumes.
Wow.
The Young Buckethead DVDs are a collaboration between Buckethead and Jos Orbett. The former
Yas, Orbit.
Jos Orbett.
Yeah, Yas, Orbit.
Obrecht? Obrecht?
Yes, Orbit.
Yeah, Yas Queen. Bed. Queen size bed. The former editor of Guitar Player magazine, he released it in 2006. In the early 1990s, after Obrecht convinced Buckethead to pursue a career as a guitarist, Buckethead moved into his basement in San Francisco. During this time, he was playing almost exclusively with the Deli Creeps, but through Obrecht, he met Brian Mantia and then Bill Laswell through Brian Mantia, solidifying the musical foundation on which Buckethead would rise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Seeing as how the DVDs were recorded entirely while Buckethead was still playing for the Deli Creeps, most of the footage that isn't entirely of Buckethead on the DVDs is somehow Deli Creeps related. The first DVD has a full Deli Creep show at San Francisco's Cactus Club, as well as Buckethead playing in Obrecht's basement. It also features a delightful solo Buckethead plays at a family reunion in a park. The second DVD, released in the same year, 2006, contains 2 more full concerts by the Deli Creeps, as well as a rare Buckethead interview in a park. This DVD has the only known recorded performance of Deli Creeps' first bassist, Saucy Patches.
Of course, their bass player's named Saucy Patches.
But only for one performance.
Wow, what a bass player. Is there a better bass player name?
No.
I guess Bootsy Collins is a great bass player name.
Yeah.
Is Saucy his first name and Patches his last
correct.
name, or is his name Patches and he is Saucy?
Oh, that's a great question,
That's a
actually.
question, too.
Yeah.
Or
Saucy could be referring to his personality.
Right.
Patches' personality.
It would be great if he was like credited as Saucy Patches, but his name was like actually Eugene Saucy Patches.
Or
I think that'd be
if Saucy Patches was just a nickname because he was like a really inept line cook, but he was also a crust punk, so he had like all patched up crust tanks.
Oh,
and
he covered in sauce.
Yeah, kept on getting sauce all over his pants, and they're like, "Hey, fucking Patches pants are all covered in sauce."
Anytime you see a Crass Patch covered in Taco Bell hot sauce, you think of him.
Saucy Patches, yeah. It's actually fire sauce, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Crass fans are known for loving fire sauce from Taco Bell.
I believe it, yeah.
That's about it, though. That's the Young Buckethead DVDs. It's one of the only windows we get to see into Young Buckethead's life and origins, especially from the 1990 to 1991 period. And even though it may not illuminate any mysteries behind the man, it definitely helps reinforce the fact that he's always been Buckethead for as long as anybody's been paying attention.
Wow.
Bucket fact.
What a fact. You really laid it on us.
I did.
Right there.
Yeah. I laid it.
That's really like informative to me because I didn't really know who Buckethead was. I mean, I've heard of him. Like, I know he's a guitar guy and he like wears a bucket on his head. Like,
and
for whatever reason.
So that was our question before we get into the Pikes. What has your exposure been to Buckethead? Like,
yeah,
just that. I don't know. You can tell he has a bucket on his head from the name. Like, that's pretty.
It's very descriptive.
It's not a lie.
Yeah,
it's like not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he's very transparent. Wears his bucket on his sleeve or his head or whatever.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, I looked up him and Slash today.
Oh yeah.
And I found like, one of them replaced each other, but I was convinced prior that they were the same guy. One with a bucket on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, a real Chris Gaines situation.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Definitely.
But they had the same job, though. So it's like
it's easy to get them confused.
But the guy, I don't know. That's what I looked up today. I did looked up for about 30 seconds. Like, I'm done with this. I don't need to know anymore.
Yeah,
I'll probably learn everything.
Yeah,
but
I'll give you the rundown.
Yeah, he's So but Guns N' Roses, right? That was the band.
Yeah,
correct.
He was in a few projects before that were like, I mean, critically acclaimed and like with well-known musicians. Like he was in a super group with Bootsy Collins before that.
That's pretty cool.
He kind of got well known in the weird music community because he toured opening up for Primus,
which Primus,
and because he wears a fucking they're weird guys.
Yeah, exactly.
His name is
they're weird guys, and he'd like Buckethead would come out on stage with them, and Buckethead and
hey, this guy's got a bucket on his head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just like Primus. He's
exactly.
Weirdo. Yeah.
It's weird music for weird people. It's
Makes
like
sense.
It'd make just as much sense if like he got big touring with Ween.
Oh, it would make so much sense.
He's got some Ween energy. I'm actually very surprised that Buckethead has never done anything with Ween, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm a big Ween fan. They played close to my house here in LA recently, but that was when I was in the hospital having children.
Oh.
So,
a great time to leave and go to a Ween concert.
Yeah,
obviously.
I actually it's like I used to manage the grocery store where Gene Ween shops.
Oh yeah, did you meet him?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did he?
Huh?
What kind of milk does he drink? Oat, almonds, 2%.
I never saw him buying milk.
He never imbibed on the creamy white.
he likes like cookies and stuff a lot.
I bet he does.
Cookies are great. Yeah.
He's gotten a lot thinner though, so he like gets lean meats and stuff too. From what I know,
makes sense.
But he likes seafood, but he likes cookies.
That's what Diener was talking about.
Yeah. That's hell yeah. Anyway, we listened to 3 Pikes this week.
We did.
From Buckethead. Pike 208, 209, and 210. The Wishing Brook, Rooms of Illusions, and Sunken Parlor.
Hell
yeah.
What?
Hey, so
yeah.
I listened to these earlier. I'm confused. Why are they called Pikes? They're like mini albums.
Yeah, so they're mini albums. Each one of them is anywhere between like 26 minutes and 34 minutes a piece, generally around half an hour, and they're all completely independently released by Buckethead on his own label.
Correct.
And on his own terms, whenever he wants. He has made. He's released 301 of them now.
So that's a lot. Yeah. I don't know.
That's so many.
It's a lot. Yes. It's a lot.
And so they're there's a lot of theories to why they're called Pikes. The best one probably is he grew up around a theme park that was called The Pike, and the whole theme behind this whole thing, as you can see at the top of the album, it says Buckethead Land instead of like Buckethead. The idea is that like all of these pikes are like attractions at Buckethead's theme park, Buckethead Land, which is like Disneyland.
They exist within his own personal universe.
Yes, correct. I mean, we all have things that exist only within our own personal universes, correct? I mean, like the things we jerk off to, and like the things that make us sad. Sometimes those are the same things,
Yeah, the things we think about when we're standing at the glory hole, if you will.
Yes,
like the things we imagine on the other side. By the way, that's what the doors break on through to the other side is about. Is about seeing what's on the other side of the glory hole.
I believe it. Yeah,
sounds good. Yeah. I always used to sing, like a Pink Floyd voice, glory hole is just another dick.
Glory, that's good.
Yeah, I'd listen to that. I'd listen to that.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I was interested in the name Pike that he chose, because like it's a fish. It's like a pretty big fucking fish.
It is, yeah.
And two, a pike is a medieval weapon.
Right,
it's like a spear with like an axe on it. Which those are fucking cool, great long range weapons.
Yeah, they are.
So you can like do long range attacks without needing projectiles. Those are such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah. So they were great for
that's pretty cool.
Medieval warfare. Like pikes and spears really like revolutionized warfare.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
they're not the coolest.
They're not the
swords
coolest.
are obviously the coolest.
Yeah. But swords take a lot more labor to
and
make and so much more training to be like proficient at.
That's true.
Whereas spears are great.
Yeah, you gotta get more dexterity.
Right. And also spears are great against cavalry units. Especially
Yeah,
if
you
you're
got a big pointy stick.
Yeah.
Man, not a lot can touch you with a big pointy stick.
And also, if you're like in the fucking, the Roman Legion, like, and you got the spears, like, you are unstoppable with your spears and the shields.
Oh yeah, and you can form a phalanx or whatever.
Phalanx.
Called?
The phalanx is so fucking dope.
You guys, when was the last time you formed a phalanx?
I don't.
Not since the pandemic.
Dog,
I know, right?
Dog, do you have
pandemic has ruined. That's another casualty of the pandemic.
Exactly. Even a small phalanx requires 40 men.
Yeah, the homies.
I'm a queer. I don't have 40 male friends. Like, I don't. That's not going to work for me. I don't even have 40 friends.
The liberals want a future where we can't form an all-male 40-man phalanx, okay?
Yeah. They want a genderqueer phalanx. Like, the they-them phalanx? Fuck that shit.
Dude, honestly, I think an all-female phalanx is...
That's hot as fuck.
That's the next thing.
Yeah. That's hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's going to be in the next Ghostbusters.
My local Taco Bell over on Western.
All female? Is that an all female Bell?
Yeah, they really turned it around. They thought the branch was going to have to shut down, but no, they got this all female Taco Bell crew.
Love it.
They really turned it around over there.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. They ask you how you're doing. You go through the drive-thru. You're like, how are you? How are you? They don't really care because they want to know what kind of like chalupa. They ask you.
And also, why would you bother to ask somebody how they're doing when they're in the line at Taco Bell? Like,
That's
you're
true.
at Taco Bell. Like,
you're stoned.
Not great, man. Taco Bell, yeah.
Imagine a Roman phalanx consisting entirely of a Taco Bell crew.
It's like phalanx at night, Taco Bell during the day.
Yeah, that'd be like a 40 phalanx to freedom.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Yeah, next time I'm in the drive-thru line and they ask me how I'm doing, I'm like, I'm doing good, but no one will make it better. Do you want to form a phalanx with me after you shut down?
I've got the shields. I've got the pikes. We're ready to go.
Love it.
We're good.
You just meet me here. Let me see your phone. I'll drop a pin. You just meet me here,
and we'll trot our little phalanx over to Del Taco and fight those guys.
There you go.
Let's just like invite people to like LARPing events that do not exist. That'd be so sick.
Pretty good.
That'd be awesome. Be like, hey, I noticed I noticed you from across the bar. I like your aesthetic. Do you want to maybe like do some like World War I like trench warfare kind of reenactment with me sometime?
No, I can one of you. 9/11 reenactment. You have like a plane set in your garage.
9/11 reenactors. That's gonna happen someday. Someday some historical motherfuckers are gonna be like,
yeah.
That would be amazing. Like, just a whole bunch of, like, Southern nerds who get together, like, somewhere in Virginia with, like, a fake plane on the ground and just, like, reenact.
And they got the guy whispering to George Bush while he's reading to children and all that. That's how it starts.
There's only, like, one actually ethnic guy there, so, like, the other 11 dudes are just in straight brown face with fake beards. Like,
somebody's in, like, a cave set doing the Osama bin Laden videos. And
Osama bin Laden watching anime at his compound in Pakistan. We all know it's in the historical record. Osama bin Laden, big weeb, had a bunch of anime. On his computer, a bunch of anime.
Is that actually real? I've read that.
Fucking real.
It's real.
Like it got memed, but awesome. It's actually fucking real.
It makes sense. He was a terrorist. Then.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Like you watch fucking.
I mean, think.
Yeah.
You know.
If Twitter was around back then, he probably would have been an anime avatar. Or
100%. Anime avatar. So
you know what that makes me think?
Anime avatar.
Jesus Christ,
is what he'd be.
Dude,
he had so many NFTs.
Dude, I've been finding this weird little like crossover on Twitter. Just like I've been trying to find little niches. But I live in LA. My team is the Rams, so then we're going to the Super Bowl. You know. So I've been looking at a bunch of Rams stuff on like one of my smaller accounts, and I found this weird little faction that's where like anime avatars and sports meet.
Oh,
and it's very interesting. So I'm kind of just like I'm just watching that right now. I'll have to report back at some point, but it's very interesting that that's a thing.
It is.
And I don't really like anime, but I like people that like anime. If that makes sense. So that's interesting to me. I want to see how people that like anime live.
Yeah.
When they tweet about
I've
stuff.
seen it.
And the intersection between that and sports. Yeah, the intersection between that and sports, I think, is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I feel like Spencer's in a similar place. Like, Spencer fucking hates anime.
Not a fan.
But he absolutely loves me, and I'm a fucking huge weeb, and I love anime.
Yeah, that's true. So, these are true things.
Yeah. I want to like anime. I want to so bad. Like every once in a while,
there's good anime.
Like, I will try to like
it. There's great anime. There's a lot of shitty anime. It's just like all TV. Like 75% or more of it is fucking garbage. And so like you just gotta find
know what's
good like stuff that's not just good, but also connects with you in some way.
Yeah, so you got to find the anime with the big mommy milkers. You got to find the anime with the big dump trucks. You got to find the anime with just the stuff that makes you cry.
I mean, come. Well,
they're the same. We established it's the same.
For you, it's both.
Yeah, exactly.
It's, when the water works, it squirts from all places.
Yeah. Speaking of crying and coming, the first Pike we listened to this week.
Got a lot of orifices.
Yeah, it's true. Orify.
Speaking of multiple Orify, Pike 208, The Wishing Brook, released on November 2nd, 2015, just one day after the previous Pike. 365 days till Halloween Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're out of the nightmare of the Halloween Pikes.
Yeah.
So, for your information, Everett, we just went through a 31 noise albums. 32 noise albums.
Oh, I guess it was 31. Yeah, there was the one that was not.
Yeah, there was the one. Yeah, but so that was hard. It was like 10 episodes of the show, 11 episodes of the show.
Yeah. Wow.
Just listening to
what kind of noise was it? Was it just like guitar?
No, well, sometimes
feedback.
Yeah, sometimes that, or sometimes it would
like Sonic Youth noise.
No, it would be like just sound effects, like footsteps in.
Not even that. It's not like field recording stuff. It's just like bad detuned guitar and like bad synths.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
Like so, droney, atmospheric.
Yeah, but not very atmospheric. Mostly just. It's like have you ever listened to those Halloween like sound effect CDs they sell at the Spirit Halloween?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
I have a few.
It was like that. It was like 31 albums of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds awful. There's so much better things you could do that could be considered noise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to listen to it. I'm only asking just so I have like, a little bit of insight on what you're talking about. Because I'm not going to listen to it.
So we spent 16 hours doing that. Just listening.
Wow.
Just
recording,
listening,
editing, all that.
So this is
so much time.
These Pikes are way better.
Oh, so much.
So much better. Yes. Okay. Yes. We're back into the world of, reasonable music to good music.
Actual music.
This one is an ambient album, but it's an actual ambient album with like melodies and synthesizers and that sort of stuff. It's very chill.
Yeah.
Not super exciting, but also not.
It gets more intense as it goes along.
Yeah.
Like, there's a building intensity over the full like half hour of the album. It's only 3 tracks. It's just slow, creeping, heavily delayed, clean guitar with huge swell pads underneath it, and that's the entire album basically.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I liked it for what it was. Yeah,
I feel like disclaimer. We're in a weird perspective right now because we just listened to 32 noise albums,
right? And so like. I don't know.
That sounds great to you. I'm sure.
It really does.
And so regardless, like by comparison of the last 10 weeks of what we've done, this album is like stellar.
Yeah.
But if I was just listening to this album, had I not just listened to 11 weeks worth of dog shit, I think I'd be like, yeah, this is mid. This is fine.
Yeah, this is mid. This is fine is also what I would say. It's a pretty solid ambient album.
What'd you think? This is like your first full bucket.
Yeah, so the first thing I've ever heard and like realized that recognize that it being Buckethead at all. Yeah. But it sounded like a guy with a guitar who started listening to Mogwai or some post rock like that. Went to Guitar Center, picked up a Boss DD3 delay pedal.
There you go.
He was playing around with that. on his MacBook, and he has a good microphone, and he's recording in his living room while his girlfriend sits on the couch scrolling her phone.
Oh man, we've all been there.
It was just good.
Yeah, we've all been there.
He didn't have any that's what it's way more similar to what I do sometimes than most things.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It was, you talk about the build up. It was very, very subtle and slow, creeping build up for sure. Because there was no percussion that I noticed, and there was so obviously no beat drop.
Yeah.
So like I was kind of like, I'm kind of in more of a space where I want to hear like a driving beat,
and then like a big wobbly bass line, right? Like big wobbly, big wub wub wub, big beats, big wub wub wubs.
It can be, I'm more of a walking bass line type of guy, like maybe like some like disco influenced type stuff.
Go. Yeah,
but it never had that. Yeah, octaves are really good on bass.
They are.
But this had none. It just had none of that.
No,
so I couldn't get into it. I could appreciate it for what it was as like very atmospheric, like ambient, with like not super ambient. I guess it had some like a lot more moving parts.
Correct.
Especially with the delay and stuff. But it sounded like a guy just got a delay pedal and he's playing around with it. Like very clearly showcased.
Obviously, like a really good guitarist just got a delay pedal and is playing around with it.
Yeah,
somebody that knows how to make some tunes.
But it's still like it is.
There was nothing bad or offensive about it musically. It wasn't anything special. It was fine. Right. I just had it on while I was like making memes and shit earlier.
Yes,
it was fine.
Totally agree.
Solid meme making material there.
So, do we want to go back to our old thing, or do we want to keep asking questions about?
I really like doing that.
Okay.
We should. I've got one for this one.
Okay.
So we like to ask a question about the albums just for fun, a jumping off point, if you will.
Yeah.
What uncomfortable conversation with a family member or extended family member is this album?
This is. Everett, have you been doing LSD?
Why were they questioning this? Just out of nowhere, or a vibe was giving off?
Yeah, that's the vibe that the songs give you. The delay is really. I guess I've done a lot of LSD, play with delay pedals. So.
That's fair.
I mean, as we all do, as one does. It's protocol,
It's one of the.
It's not unfun.
It's one of the best effects pedals for being on LSD.
I like reverb though too.
Reverb's pretty good.
That and reverb. Have both those on. Maybe like. You can do like a phaser or something. If you got a multiple effects pedal, that's really fun.
I feel like phaser is a little like very ham-fisted, like whoa.
I mean, it does have like a nice, like very
it's
visceral effect.
Too acid. That like the wah pedal. It's almost too.
The
acid.
wah pedal is too acid, huh?
It is. Okay. It's like, especially like a fucking.
I like wahs.
I like wah too, but like
okay, Kirk
Hammett.
Hammett.
They can get real goofy.
Like all along the
Kirk
Watchtower
Hammett.
solo, like is the most acid thing ever, right?
Sure.
And
it's very acid.
So much wah. So much wah. So much wah. You know what I'm saying?
Also, like, there was that story of Woodstock, I almost said Woodstock 99, and that's the one anybody cares about, but original Woodstock where Santana played, and he, like, took a bunch of acid beforehand and, like, had never done acid before or something, and was, like, tripping super hard, but managed to make it through the whole set, and you, like, watch the video, and you could tell that he's, like, freaking out the whole time. He's just like...
The coolest thing is he thought his... the neck of his guitar was turning into a snake.
Right, yeah.
And he was, like, fighting against the snake and just shredding, which is so fucking awesome.
That rules.
Because he, like...
And it was still, like, playing everything, like he
played an awesome concert, and also he beat up a fake snake. That's awesome. Like... That's fucking...
Yeah.
That dude rules.
Double whammy.
Yeah, and also he made that fucking song with featuring Rob Thomas and Matchbox 20.
Rob Thomas?
Yeah.
Matchbox 20.
Do you think anybody's ever, been jerking off on acid or jerking someone else off on acid and thought that the penis was a snake? Do you think that's happened?
Penises look way more like snakes than like guitar, like headstalks or whatever.
For sure. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like if the penis, to look any animal, like a penis looks like the snake the most.
I mean, it depends. Like mine's more of a worm, but I've got a fetid small sad penis.
It's like a garden snake.
yeah.
It's not venomous. It's not dangerous. It's just there.
No, it's not that big. It's a worm. I stick by what I said.
Yeah. What if snakes
covered in dirt?
Yeah. It's a decomposer. It just eats.
Same.
I just like
same, bro.
Put wet newspaper near it, and I fucking end up with fucking topsoil.
That's fucking beautiful. We listened to another fucking album this week, and that is Pike 209, Rooms of Illusions.
Released on November 4th, 2015, just 2 days after previous Pike, The Wishing Brook.
Yeah. This
is pretty cool. This is like the last one, but hey, guess what? Drums are back.
Yeah, there's some percussion here. We got
finally a 4-in-the-floor drum beat again. For the first time in like 30 Pikes.
30 albums, yeah. First drums in like 30 Pikes, yeah.
Congrats, you just gave birth to drums.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed too. And like on the first beat, I think there was actually it hit a tom or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like he was like coming in heavy with the drums, like, hey you guys, I know I haven't given you drum stuff lately. But here I am now. I'm doing it.
Not just that, but also auxiliary percussion.
We love it.
He had some fucking like programmed congas or bongos. I'm not sure which.
It's some kind of drum. Somebody called it like a tenor drum or something.
Don't do that.
I don't think that's a real thing.
No.
It's called a slappy. It's called a slappy drum.
Yeah, it's when you just slap the toms with your hands. You know,
slapping a drum.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
We love it. We love it.
I remember, like, you and I played an acoustic show a long time ago, and our drummer played. Justin, he just played like the toms on his hands. Oh, that was the one where we made Justin play from a keyboard. Like a keyboard drums.
Right.
That was a different one.
The one in the mall, I was like in the band, but like there was no way we could figure out how to do bass for it, so I just stood there. While y'all played.
Yeah, but I just played like an acoustic guitar and the drummer played a keyboard.
You should dance at least.
Yeah, you probably danced.
I always did dance, so I probably danced.
Right. Steely Dance.
Steely Dance. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good.
This album is it's okay.
It's better than the last one.
Better than the last one, yeah. It's got some more going on. It's a little bit more interesting.
Definitely.
Cool melodies. Some I mean, no real like.
I did. Yep. I was gonna say I did notice this one. I was kind of skipping around in this one, but I noticed that all the songs on it. I guess there's like 4 or 5 or so. They all sound very similar. I can appreciate the cohesiveness of the album. I get you want that, especially with these Pikes. They're like the sheer volume of them kind of need them to be like encapsulated into their own little like thing, their own Pike.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, but they were very similar.
Their own
it was just like
medieval stabbing weapon.
Yes. They were. Yeah. It was like parts of a whole medieval stabbing weapon, but they were. It was fine. The drums definitely kept it way more interesting than the previous.
You ever been stabbed? Either of you?
I mean, not by a knife.
No.
I've been stabbed
not yet.
Well, hold on. Have you ever stabbed? Don't worry. We won't rat you out. You can say maybe.
With a knife?
It's a stab safe zone.
Yeah, it's a stab safe zone.
Okay,
it's a stab safe space.
Oh yeah, dude, it's my favorite, dude. I go out stabbing on the weekends.
you love to stab somewhere.
They call me. Oh yeah, I'm notorious. They call me the Larchmont Village Stabber. Don't tell the cops. They're on it.
Yeah, for sure. They can't know.
I've cooked meat before and stabbed. I not really stabbed it a slice. So I mean that's
okay. That counts.
I've hit trees with swords.
Oh, nice.
Like fucked them up sometimes.
Sometimes you got to show them who's boss.
Actually, I don't really. Yeah, actually, I didn't do that, but I saw a guy in the park doing that. I just remember I had a video of that, so I'm about to watch that pretty soon. Yeah, he was kicking. He was like doing some like workout / like I don't know if he was trying to he was doing like a LARP thing, practicing for a LARP thing, or just working out.
Hell yeah!
But he took turns just like hand-to-hand combat with the tree.
Yeah.
As well as like he had like a sword or staff or something that he was. Just whacking it, going down
just
that
whacking
tree.
It, dude. Sometimes you got to go to the park and whack it.
Dude, I do that all the time. I mean, I call it's a real George Michael, but
wait, why was George Michael whacking it in a park?
he wasn't whacking it. He was giving a blowjob to another dude in a park restroom, and that's why he got arrested.
Yeah, it wasn't like in the park. Yeah, it was like a restroom.
It was a park restroom.
Or
That's
whatever.
lame. Like,
It was super lame.
That's better than.
And
That's way better than buy
I
a
know.
tree.
The thing
Come on,
I love
not
about
like
it
you
is he
were
like
saying.
never apologized for it. He just owned it. He's like, well, yeah, like
Yep.
fucking like society is this way. So it's the fucking early '90s. Like that's the way gay people have sex. Like, yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And like gay people are oppressed to the point where they have to like hook up randomly in park restrooms. But now we have Grindr. And
that's the park restroom
It's
of
like the
our
opposite
time.
of
it is. And
restroom.
but the thing is, you just like you use Grindr now to figure out which park restroom you're going to meet up at.
There you go. And then you can hopefully meet up with a cop there, and then then you're not going to get caught because
gay culture is park restrooms all the way down. Whole top to
Yikes.
bottom. So speaking of park restrooms, this album, Pike 209, it's a hand job.
Okay.
Where are you getting it, and who from?
Okay, Herman Cain.
George. I was gonna say George Michael in a public restroom.
That's
Perfect. Herman Cain at
That's what it feels like.
Herman Cain in the afterlife. In hell.
There you go. Herman Cain in hell. There we go. Perfect.
Or at the landscaping.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. That too. Yeah.
I imagine that is like
Hurricane's ghost at the landscaping.
Four Seasons landscaping is like the Republican purgatory. That's where you just like end up.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end up.
Complete.
Yeah. When Herman Cain's ghost jacks me off there.
Pike 210, Sunken Parlor, released on November 7th, 2015. 3 days after Rooms of Illusions.
Oh man, so this is the one this week that is actually legitimately really
like
rad.
an album, and it's a sick album.
Pretty
it's just
cool.
2 tracks, but both tracks are pretty rad.
Just shred metal, like it's classic melodic guitar rock. Buckethead, just fucking shredding.
Dude, Buckethead does some crazy tapping on this album and some absolutely insane string skipping stuff.
Yeah, it's
like some of
just
the
nuts.
riffs he plays are just inhuman level riffs. And after fucking
pretty sick.
Listening to 30 albums of stuff that's inhuman in that it sounds like it was made by, a goat with a synthesizer.
You're giving it a little more credit than I think it
goats
deserves.
are way cooler than that.
Yeah.
No, but this is nice. This is a metal banger. This slaps. It shreds. It fucks. It goes hard. It's nice to be back to Buckethead. What did you think?
Yeah,
this is your first real Buckethead Pike.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, this is about what I imagined he would sound like. Before hearing the other ones. Yeah, it's very shreddy, like late 80s, early 90s style, influence of like that kind of thrashy metal stuff.
Definitely.
It sounds like somebody's uncle out there really loves it.
Oh yeah,
like, this is someone's favorite. Somebody's uncle's favorite.
Uncle Metal.
Dude, Uncle Metal for sure.
Yeah.
This is definitely Uncle Metal. Yeah.
Definitely.
I can just imagine an uncle just like showing like, "Have you heard of Pikes, dude?" Like grabbing a beer out of his trunk of his almost Oldsmobile or some shit, and he's like, "You gotta hear this Pike." And you're like, "Uncle, what the fuck's a Pike?" He's like, "It's like a song. It's like an album, man. It's Buckethead. Just listen."
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
the best
really shreds, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah,
100%. I could imagine listening to this music in a car that does not have a roof. I could imagine listening to this.
But not a convertible.
Yeah, notice I did not say convertible.
It just doesn't have a roof.
Distinction. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I could imagine listening to this in a van as well. This is van rock for sure.
Pickup.
Like, I feel like if you drive a van...
Pickup truck, definitely.
Yeah, pickup truck. If you drive a van or a truck with any kind of airbrushed artwork on it, this is a record to listen to in there. For sure.
Potentially even a station wagon.
Speaking of which, there you go. Speaking of which, what airbrush car art is this album?
Ooh.
This is
I would have to say like medieval fantasy.
okay.
Nice.
I'm thinking this is like dumb classic rock, like boomer art, where it's like just like it's just on the door of a van, right? And it's all of the doors, right? but then right under Jim Morrison it says Van Morrison.
Technically, Jim Morrison on a van is a Van Morrison.
It's on the door.
Yeah. All of the doors on the door.
So there's a lot of different things.
That's
things
great.
sitting here.
It's great, Britt. I love that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for the past like 5 minutes.
Clearly,
both of you out.
Clearly,
and the uncle tells you about this van art while you listen to Pike number 210.
So this is such an Uncle Van.
That's what happens.
This is an Uncle Van.
for sure.
Uncle Van of an album.
Uncle Van Morrison.
Sure.
Pike 210, Uncle Van.
Wow. We did it. We listened to 3 albums and managed to have things to say about them.
Yeah.
Do you feel accomplished?
We managed to say things about them.
Yes.
It's a call back to us just talking about vans.
And that was great, Britt. Thanks
You're welcome.
for that. Would y'all be kind enough to go on a journey with me?
I guess so. Where are we going?
We're going into the Bucket Void.
Statements from the Bucket Void.
Bucket Void. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, we're here. We're here at the part of the show where we look at YouTube comments about the albums we listen to and laugh at the people in there.
Great description. Well done. Well done.
What we do.
Really good.
Speaking of laughing at people in YouTube comment sections, we're going to kick things off with a humdinger. Really one that I was like, wow, I'm glad to see this. YouTube user Axiom Ape says 2 years ago, weird backstory, this is the first non-Halloween Pike that was released after I started working at the Hard Rock.
Oh, yeah.
I met my wife there.
Oh, yeah.
And we have 3 children together.
Wow.
Well, so here, okay, interesting takeaway from this. This comment was left 2 years ago. So that means, what, 2020?
Yeah.
And they started working at this Hard Rock Cafe in 2015. They had 3 children in 5 years. Like, that seems crazy.
They made a whole Hard Rock family.
That's the name of the episode.
Right. Clearly, this Pike just inspires people to make love.
We love that.
I think it's great.
We do.
Yeah, it's great.
If you
so this guy, I feel like this guy has he's made his life into 2 parts. Like before this album came out and after this album came out. Those are the 2 chapters.
Well,
those are the 2 chapters of his life.
I would say his life is in 2 parts. There's BHR, before Hard Rock, and then AHR after Hard Rock. Right. You know. So I don't know. If you were working at a Hard Rock, would you impregnate somebody who also worked there? I think we can all say yes.
No, there's definitely
the Hard Rock Cafe, smart to do.
Honestly, the Hard Rock Cafe in general employs some pretty attractive people. At least they're bartenders, I'd say. I'd definitely.
I probably would impregnate a hostess, but I would definitely impregnate a bartender.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
If I was also one.
That makes it okay.
Hard Cock Cafe. Am I right, everybody?
Moving on. Dude, YouTube user Peter Silly says 5 years ago, don't smoke weed with this song, XD.
Have you ever smoked weed with a song?
No.
Like the song is hitting it, you're passing
it. Or you pull up a song with a bong hit in it and take a bong hit at the same time as the song.
Oh.
Dude,
imagine a Winamp skin that can smoke weed with you, dude.
Whoa. Bro. So basically this guy's saying, I just started smoking weed.
Basically. I also I
pay $50 for mints.
$50 for an eighth.
Getting scanned.
What's funny is that he capitalized the W in weed. Like it is a proper name, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Moving
on, Jeff R says 10 months ago, holy fucking Moses! Did not capitalize the M in Moses. Just saying.
Wow. That's disrespectful to Mo.
I know, right? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I think that's cool. I don't think I've met a young person named Moses. I think that would be cool. Should name your kids Moses, everybody.
You have to have a big white flowing beard.
That's true.
In order to be named
I think,
Moses.
I think a cooler idea is naming your kid Mos Eisley Cantina.
Oh, the home of jizz.
Yes, jizz music. Yes.
Yeah. This is great. Everett, which one of your kids is named Moses?
Or jizz.
The girl.
Good.
Moses jizz.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so this comment has a lot to unpack here, but YouTube user Jim Moeller says 5 years ago.
Oh, Jim Moeller again. The guy who did the Russiagate investigation.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
I wonder if the Butt Lord has moved on? Question mark. But I still believe BH should be on tour with the great and powerful Satch, G4 or bust. I have
So who's the Butt Lord?
I don't know who the Butt Lord is. Who do you think the Butt Lord is? It's like, okay, so
it's gotta be Buckethead,
in
right?
my own
Is
mind,
he the
I'm
Butt
the Butt Lord,
Is
obviously, but I don't think I'm who he's talking about.
The Butt Lord is the guy that you work with the nice ass.
Yeah, obviously.
Bike booty. Yeah.
Charlie's the Butt Lord.
What? Wait,
I'm sorry. His name is Charlie?
Yes, his name is Charlie.
Your cat's name is Charlie.
Yes, I know my cat's name is Charlie.
Cat's name is Charlie. Oh my god, this is my favorite connection.
The guy with the nicer ass that you has the same name as your cat.
Yes. Correct.
All right, I get it. I'm following.
The situation continues to develop. I know. So the Butt Lord.
Why is this the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
Have you told the guy with the nice butt that he has the same name as the cat?
No, I have not. No.
You should tell him as an empowerment. It's like, your name's Charlie? That's what I named my cat.
Spencer avoids him because he looks like him.
That's true, yes. I do avoid him. But you're right. It could be a power move. So here's the thing. Okay, the funny part about the cat thing, the reason why Britt thinks the cat thing is so funny is the cat was thrust into my care. I did not choose to adopt the cat. The cat was given to me and said, like, if you don't take the cat, I'm giving it to a shelter. And I was like, okay, I'll take the cat. And the cat was already named Charlie. So... And this was after I knew about the butt guy. So, like, it's been, like, a lot of existential terror for me recently.
Yeah, and so I just found out that both of them are named Charlie. And Spencer's been talking about this doppelganger with a nice butt for the past, like, 4 months now. Like, every week he's like, oh, the guy who looks like me is still there. And I'm like, that's the nature of having a job.
It's a lot of stress, you guys. It's a lot of stress.
So, I have a solution for you. Why don't you rename your cat Butler?
Oh my god. I like this move. Yeah. And then I could be like, yo, Charlie, guess what? My cat, his name was Charlie, but I renamed him Butt Lord.
Yeah,
and then just walk away.
Hey, Charlie, I bet you know a thing or two about butts, huh? And then walk away.
Yeah.
Get your cat a bike.
Have you ever been to Brazil, Charlie?
That's where Sepultura is from, Charlie.
But you know all about that, don't you? Because you know about all things Brazilian.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to work. Do you need a lift? I know you know a thing or two about lifts, especially when it comes to your Brazilian butt.
Exactly.
I was a little bit of a reach, but it would have worked. It would have worked in conversation.
I loved it.
Yeah. Going back to weed here for a minute, YouTube user Daryl Elliott says 8 months ago, doobie tune for sure. Very pleasant.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Doobie tune for sure, bro.
Yeah, brother. 420, dude.
We know Daryl is a doobie brother.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
He's a real Dimebag Darrell, for sure.
Doobie bag Darrell.
Dude, he'd be so stoked if he heard you call him that.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Like, oh, yeah. So I like to smoke weed.
Yeah, totally. I smoke doobs, bro.
You're smoking ganja, dude.
Dugulius says 4 days ago, "This puts my baby to sleep. The goat."
Wait, his baby's a goat?
That's my only takeaway from this. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Right?
You were talking about like you sounded like a goat on synthesizers earlier. Could he also have heard that?
Probably.
Like-minded, like understanding.
He heard that. He went back in time. He left that comment for us.
We love it.
I think that's the only logical
Speaking of only logical explanations, YouTube user RJ Dom says 6 years ago, "Everything Bucket hits comes out as music. PFM, pure fucking magic. Peace."
PFM, because that's an acronym that people know.
Obviously, pure
PFM.
fucking magic.
PFM,
Obviously,
baby.
PFM, dude.
Yeah, PFM, dude.
PFM, bro. Pure fucking magic.
Everybody says it. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that shit.
Like, yeah.
SMH, PFM, WTF, LOL,
No, PFM, that's-
DVDA. Everybody knows.
Right. Like, yeah. 100%. PFM, baby.
100%. YouTube user To Heaven and Hell says 2 years ago, "Satan once had a deal with Buckethead. We don't know what Buckethead got, but Satan got guitar lessons."
Which is pretty cool. I like that comment. It's like the most liked comment I've ever seen on Buckethead YouTube.
Yeah, there's
basically.
a lot of likes here. 33.
I saw that earlier.
pretty
and I was
good.
like, wow, damn.
Yeah.
I think, did you just get done watching The Pig of Destiny or something?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So like fans of the Pick of Destiny and Buckethead fans, there's a lot of overlap
Yeah, I bet
there.
there's a lot of
I
overlap.
feel like there would be,
yeah.
And they love smoking weed and doobies.
Fucking smoking doobs, bro. PFM, bro. This doob is PFM.
PFM, dude.
Pure fucking magic, bro.
Dude, yeah, we're gonna smoke a PFM doob and watch a Jack Black movie, dog. You wanna do School of Rock or Gulliver's Travels?
Yo, we're gonna watch
dog?
Gulliver's Travels, obviously. Yeah.
PFM, dog.
PFM, dog.
PFM, baby.
Oh, dude, Gulliver, like, how do you go on those crazy travels, man? It's when you smoke weed, you're like, whoa, dude,
look
let's
how-
go on another
Look
travel,
at these tiny people, bro.
PFM, holy
PFM.
YouTube user Blazerk9 says 4 years ago, "I'm sweating again."
Dan Blazerkian. I will. Oh, this guy showed up like 20 times, and I always say Dan Blazerkian.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think
sweaty again though.
Dan Blazerian or
No, this guy.
Blazerk.
Yeah, he's sweaty.
Wait, was that all it said? I'm sweaty again?
Yeah.
Do you think he calls himself Blazerk 9 because he's got a berserk 9-inch cock?
Blazerk 9-inch nails, maybe.
I hope so.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this next one is funny purely because of, well, the name of the account. So, YouTube user Gus G says... So, Gus G is a famous guitar player, for anybody unaware.
I think he played for Ozzy for a while.
He played for Ozzy for a while.
But doesn't anymore.
Doesn't anymore.
Was he after Zach
Correct,
Wilde?
yeah.
He was
Or-
in between Zach Wilde leaving and Zach Wilde coming back.
So,
Okay.
so he was before Zach Wilde and also after Zach
Yeah,
Wilde.
from probably like 2014 to 2020, I'd say.
Something like that, yeah. I
Zach
think you're
Wilde's
probably
back.
pretty right. So YouTube user Gus G.
He's like a rebound guitarist.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
exactly. But then
Like
they got back
Ozzy and
together.
Zach got back together.
And now they're pregnant
Right,
with
yeah.
a goth
For the
baby.
kids.
Ozzy's pregnant with a goth baby.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And Shia LaBeouf is gonna marry the goth.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Shia LaBeouf's
Yeah.
playing keyboards
It's
in Ozzy's band.
Yeah, they're gonna do a thing called Baby Label Society.
YouTube user Gus G says 420 likes. I don't want to ruin it.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
Gus G.
Smoke Dubes,
Oh, Gus
PFM,
G.
baby.
More like Gus OG, am I right? I'm
Gus OG Kush.
Oh yeah, shut up.
I wish I could eat music asks a simple and easily answerable question 1 year ago. Why do we live?
This dude takes too many psychedelics. He wishes he could eat music and is having existential crises on YouTube, which is the worst place.
Well, don't you have it? Where do you have existential crises? Twitter?
Right here in this chair.
Yes, that's true.
Every Thursday, basically.
That's true. We go hard every Thursday.
Yeah, we go hard in existential crises.
Anybody know why we live? I think it's Arby's 5 for $5, but now that's been taken away, and I don't know.
Let's make our own Arby's and do an Arby's 6 for $9. But we'll just spell it RB.
No, Arby's 4 for $20, obviously.
Oh yeah, 4 for $20. That's $5 each for like basic burgers.
I don't care. I don't care how much it is.
It's BFM, dude.
$4.20.
It's 4 whole meals for $20.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's not like a family meal. You have to consume them by yourself.
What if it's 4
in less than an hour?
or it costs you $69?
Either that, or you have to snort the horsey sauce. Like that's.
Yeah. It's going to Arby's is a big gamble.
It really is.
Safe.
Yeah,
it's really not safe to go there. Don't really do it, man. If you value anything in
just
your life.
A guy at the door with a gun, and they're like, "Is that security?" And they're like, "No, he enforces the Arby's rules." Like,
he doesn't even work here. He just does it on his own.
You have to sign an NDA and
he's an Arby's vigilante.
Arby's vigilante. I love that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we answered that question pretty good. Speaking of 69, YouTube user Don T says 1 year ago, 69 years young, played for 55 years. I'm not worth a pimple on this man's behind. He has a gift from God plus hard work. Not too late to start again, brother. Rock on.
Hey,
I fucking love boomer comments.
Can you tell me about this 14-year gap in your rocking unemployment?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a lot to answer for,
I'm not sure
Don.
I'm not sure what Don was trying to say exactly. Like, I guess he's saying, like, he respects the guitar playing skills, God-given and learned, of course, of Buckethead. But he started like with the self-deprecation stuff too. Like, he's good. I get it. You got to be.
He wants to sim
with your commentary.
Yeah, he's got a humiliation fetish.
Oh, total sim.
Yeah,
like,
and like the thing about like
he's talking about like pussy pimples on his ass and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been playing guitar for 60 years, but I'm gonna be honest. I got a small, pathetic, stinky dick. And I don't deserve to come, but Buckethead...
We should start leaving comments like that on these. That's great. That's the next logical direction,
Buckethead
right?
deserves to fill up every sloppy hole he wants, but not this pathetic dick motherfucker.
Speaking of sloppy holes, our next comment falls into one of my favorite sub-segments of the show, Cum Corner.
Getting
horner, massive borner. Let's get into the Cum Corner. All right. So this week's Cum Corner comes from YouTube user 813 Lynch, who says 2 years ago, "Skingasms are awesome. Rock fist."
Do you think it's an actual rock fist?
Yeah.
Do you think that's how he gets skingasms? Is punching?
Probably. So the question I have for you,
he probably does the rock fist like with a thumb.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
So the Spider-Man, I call it the Spider-Man because like that's the Spider-Man move when he's shooting webs, you know.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing, there's a difference though, because like with the rock on, I feel like you have the free thumb, whereas like you can't really use the thumb with a Spider-Man. You have to have it stiff. Whereas with the rock, you can use that to do things with the butthole or the clit. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, this is like this.
Whichever direction you're going.
Yeah.
Pussy, you're going like, and here's the clit. And, you know, blah, 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 blah.
But yeah.
You see what I'm doing?
I see what you're doing there. You're simulating the holes.
Yeah.
Simulating entering
or
and exiting the holes. Yeah.
And so that's the penis.
You got to get the butthole working.
Yeah, you got to find a way. You know.
Yeah.
The butthole
it's
finds
there.
a way.
It needs to be sensational.
Yeah, for sure.
As they said in Jurassic Park, the butthole finds a way.
Yeah, they did. They literally said that. Okay, our next comment is a long time coming. Okay, so
I'm a long time coming.
We have a favorite YouTube commenter on this podcast, and
we
have not heard from that person in over 10 episodes, and they're finally back.
Is it?
He's a serial commenter.
Is it
serial
time?
commenter?
Is it time?
Well, not quite yet. Not quite yet. We gotta explain. Serial commenter, just in general, cool guy with cool ideas of what is rad. Our hero, our friend, our YouTube savior, Jordan Vine.
Master of the ship key, a bucket bot divine. It's time for Jordan Vine.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
So
we haven't seen him for like 12 episodes.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
So long.
Did you miss him?
We did.
Every day of my life.
Yeah. So he likes to abuse the caps lock key on his keyboard.
Oh, abuse? No. The caps lock key wants it.
Yeah.
The caps lock key is a dirty little slut. He uses it up like it wants.
We are not sure if Jordan Vine is super old or super young, but we're guessing one of those.
Nice.
This comment is pretty amazing. It references a lot of guitar players, and I'm just going to go for it. Jordan Vine says, 4 years ago, not Satriani, not Petrucci, not the guitarist or guitarists of Metallica, don't know who he or they are, not Slash, not Vi, not Sean Lane, not Gary Moore, not David Gilmour, not Brian May, yeah, not any guitarist, any rock or metal band, and not Hendrix. Either he's way, 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 way better than him. Yep.
Fuck.
I like the any like emphasizing any.
Yeah.
We would emphasize with another any. That was great. Wow. Yeah, I can see what you mean by he's either really old or really young because he doesn't really know how to speak.
Yeah, this is true. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
I imagine he speaks in the way that he types. And
you think so, but
yeah.
You
I
have
like
to
to
assume
imagine
so.
that like Jordan Vine just is not a very literary person, but is an incredibly eloquent speaker in all other situations.
What he's trying to get at is that he's listening to all these other guys
They
who
are just
who he's better than,
correct,
right?
yeah.
They don't hold a candle to Buckethead, who's the guy. He's
clearly,
the best.
yeah.
I imagine if we had him on the podcast, he'd be like, well, see, so here's the thing I think about. Steve Vai is really kind of a pop musician working for a more metal prog aesthetic.
Hold on. We really need to acknowledge the elephant in the comment, which is particularly not the guitarist or guitarists of Metallica don't know who he or they are.
Yeah.
Which that's incredible.
And I appreciate that
he just refuses to acknowledge.
He not only refuses to acknowledge, but is also inclusive about genders.
Yeah,
who
that's
he
true.
or they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, you know what?
Jordan Vine's progressive.
Jordan Vine's woke as fuck. We've known this. This has been established.
Yeah.
Jordan Vine.
We've definitely heard Jordan Vine use the R word, though, for sure. So I don't know.
At the same time, that was 5 years ago when the R word wasn't where it was today.
Okay.
I will say that.
I mean, maybe he's allowed to say it. You know what I mean?
Maybe,
what if he is an R himself?
Right. He should be able to say it.
For sure.
I mean, if you're Pokemon say their own name.
Yeah, 100%.
Just like Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
the Pokemon defense.
If Pikachu were coughing, that'd be a slur.
That would be a slur. Clearly. Cool. So Jordan Vine leaves one more comment.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't.
I'm so happy about this.
Damn it, I don't have that one. Handy. Hold on 1 second.
Do you have it hand job?
Something like that.
In the public restroom.
Yeah, obviously.
Hey, Jordan Vine, we're going to meet in the public restroom for a hand job.
So he left us one more comment here, and this one, perhaps his last comment. I don't know. It sounds like it is him signing off, to be honest. And so we're going to acknowledge this here just in case it is. He says, 4 years ago, I just can't explain how fucking amazing and phenomenal Buckethead is anymore. I just can't. He's been at this a long time. I mean, this could be him signing off. I don't know.
And you know what?
Yeah.
If it is, Godspeed, Jordan Vine.
Godspeed.
We love you.
You Black Emperor.
Yeah.
You.
100%. Yeah. You are the Black Emperor, the Black Wizards.
Yes.
Something.
The Black Wizards.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll make a reference
Whatever. Who cares?
Jordan Vine. Okay. Lastly, but certainly not least, we're going to end things on a statement from the Britain Void.
Oh, yeah?
Statement!
Oh, my God. We don't have to listen to the song.
We don't have to.
From the Britain Void.
The Brit made himself a theme that's like longer than any of the other themes.
Oh, guess what? The one I just asked you to make, Goth News, is exactly as long as Britain Void.
Yeah, I had a
17
feeling.
seconds.
Yeah,
exactly as long.
I know.
Exactly as long, Spencer.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, your theme songs are too long. I'm Spencer, and I'm a fucking hypocrite piece of shit. Fuck you!
All right, fine.
Fuck
All
you,
right,
Spencer!
fine. Speaking...
Fuck you, man!
With a tiny ass.
Yeah!
You and your
you don't
tiny
even
ass.
have a juicy booty, you son of a bitch! Fuck you!
So, on March 16th, 2020, at 2:07 p.m., you texted me and said, "My day is going pretty 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain." And by that, I mean I did a wake and bake at like 7 a.m. and I've watched the Sweating Bullets music video like 5 times already.
Hello, Spence. It's pretty good.
It's perfect.
Statements from the Bucket
Oh my God! Wow. Okay, we're back.
That was really good.
Back to the regular show. And this is the part of the show where we recommend stuff.
Yeah.
So we just say like, hey, this is a cool thing you should check out. In fact, Britt, you can start or I can start, but I got something pretty good this week.
Yeah, go for it if you got something good.
Okay.
Tell me something good.
Okay, this one was a weird one. I discovered this today, and I listened to the album in question, and it kind of like blew my mind a little bit. So Shane Embry, the bass player from Napalm Death, in 1987 played drums on a grindcore album. So yes, the bass player from Napalm Death, Shane Embry, played drums on a grindcore record in 1987 called Human Error by the band Unseen Terror. Mm-hmm. And at least 3 of the songs on this album are about Garfield.
That rules.
So that setup, I know, isn't that setup like really something? Like
Garfield, Grindfield.
Grindfield.
That ended in the best possible way.
So that's my recommendation for this week. Listen to 1987's Human Error by the band Unseen Terror. And think about Garfield, because at least 3... Oh, wait, let me actually read the 3 songs that are about Garfield, the names of them. So track 3 is called... track 5 is called Normal. Track 9 is called Garfield for President. And track 14 is called Odie's Revenge.
That rules so hard.
So
I love all that.
there's also songs called like Charred Remains. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh my God, there's a 4th Garfield song. I didn't realize. Track 20.
Oh, fuck.
Garfield Strikes Again.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope it's about him
So it's like all
joining
these
a
like
union and actually like
super
going on
metal.
strike.
There's like all this super metal stuff just sandwiched between like these little bits of like Garfield peppered
Garfield,
in.
amazing. Which is just amazing. That's my recommendation.
Amazing.
Listen to that.
Yeah. What Everett, what do you have to recommend to us?
I don't really like much stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
I feel that.
You can recommend something that you hate to...
That too, yeah.
That you hate, but you like keep track of, you know?
Yes.
Or like something that you like angrily masturbate to a bunch.
Whoa, okay. That's we already talked about Garfield.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
All I had written down in my notes was Garfield for that one. So
Garfield Tale of Two Kitties for me.
Oh, nice. Never saw
that's
that
the
one.
angriest pun you'll ever have, man.
Yeah.
Do I need to watch The Tale of One Kitty first to understand it?
Yeah, you do. And then Tale of 3 Kitties afterward, yeah. It's a trilogy.
I'm trying to think of something that's really bad that I hate. But it's fun. Oh yeah, I've been watching Dawson's Creek.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I don't want to wait.
I had never seen it.
Fucking Paula Cole
exactly.
slaps. That song fucks so hard.
That song slaps. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. But yeah. So I've been watching that. It's really funny.
Isn't the guy from
James
Fringe in Dawson's Creek? The guy from Fringe, he's in there.
Okay. All right. No, I mean yes, but Joshua Jackson. I think is who you're talking about. He's not. And what he's known for, to me, is Charlie Conway from the Mighty Ducks.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay,
yeah. Like Coach Bombay, like takes him under his like proverbial wing.
Oh, like a duck would.
And he's like a duck would, yeah. And he swoops in also like a duck
would,
and he fucks his mom. Like a
duck would, obviously.
So
like she's laying it.
So, fun fact about the Mighty Ducks trilogy: Coach Bombay, I think his name is Jack Bombay. He's actually named that because he's an alcoholic, and he's named after two types of alcohol, which is Bombay Sapphire.
Gordon. Gordon's gin. And Bombay.
There you go.
Oh, they're both gin.
Yeah, they're both gin. But
nice.
He's named after two types of alcohol, which is really a weird thing to do for a kids' film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he only drinks in the first like couple scenes of the original Mighty Ducks, where he's drinking and driving, but he's literally drinking while driving. Like he was out at a bar, and like, he just took a beer with him. He's drinking
That's so cool.
And like
a little bit of road soda.
There's a really good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Honestly, so
the cop pull.
There are places in the country where that is totally normal, like
Montana.
I spent a few nights in Wyoming.
Oh.
And Wyoming is one of the few places where not only liquor stores, but some bars have drive-thrus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's I lived in Arkansas and we had a liquor store with the drive-thru.
Yeah,
that rocks.
It's something interesting.
Actually, I think you're allowed to drink in the car. Like we would drive around and drink. I never looked into if it was legal or not.
But we did it anyway.
I never checked. We drive around and drink Mickey's 40s.
Oh yeah,
as you do.
And
it's
like
I'm more of a
like
grenade
throw them out
myself,
sometimes.
A grenader.
These were bigger, but we had the grenades too.
Yeah.
Nice.
We love that.
So I think I cut you off there. What were we recommending? Dawson's Creek, right? Sorry. Going back.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. It's really funny. Like it's not intentionally funny, but it's like perfectly encapsulates that like turn of the millennium time, like 1998 through like 2002, where it's really like they tackle a lot of subjects. Like one guy's gay, and then they talk about it really funny, not like we would nowadays, where it's like normal. So it's like it has this extra level of like
they're like dramatic about it. They're like he's gay. And like whereas like
and also and a girl has a black boyfriend, which is like they say that
it's controversial.
Black like it's just so weird watching it now where like that that's why are you saying it like that like it's just weird, you know. But I just like stuff from around that time period. Obviously like nu metal and shit was around there, not used in there, but that's like when that was coming out.
But you know all those motherfuckers were listening to nu metal between the scenes, right?
Oh,
like
absolutely,
they're just getting down to some Mudvayne, fucking getting down some biscuits, some corn,
they're
head PE.
Like the PA comes on and is like, hey, we're about to shoot the scene. Are you ready? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta pump everybody.
Yeah, my favorite part of that like period or era was like the advent of the internet, almost as we know. It's like pre-internet.
For sure.
But so every time it shows someone like on a computer or something, everyone's like, "What is this?" Like trying to learn the computer, and that's just another thing that's so like it distances us from that like time. It just makes it feel so like in the past because like internet was in our hands now. We don't even go on the computer.
You know what's a funny thing?
Like that.
You know what's a funny thing is like in the mid 90s when movies like Hackers were coming out, if anybody knew anything about computers, they were considered cool. In the early 2000s though, when people knew things about computers, it was like, oh, what's this new thing that like everybody can do? Right. But it's like a way different perspective, you know?
And so you went from the casting decision of Matthew Lillard as like a main hacker to like Kevin Smith is your main hacker.
We hate that. We hate that. We all know that Matthew Lillard is the superior hacker to Kevin Smith. Yeah,
he's Shaggy. Come on.
Shaggy,
Shaggy
I feel like he knows how to. I feel like he knows how to hack in real life.
Definitely. He's a professional.
Yeah. He hacked Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
So.
There was true. Yeah. There's also like in that time there's also the stigma about computers being for nerds that like these boomers are writing like it's 50-year-olds writing for teenagers. What's fucking happening in all these shows.
That's what Euphoria
and so the 50-year-olds back then. Yeah, but we distance ourselves from like that because that's even older people. That's people that are like 80 years old nowadays. So it's like 80-year-olds now writing for teenagers then. So it's an interesting perspective to look at because a lot of them will be skeptical about computers. Yep. But, computers, that's for nerds. Like the internet, you know, like it's really good just to see that, like how someone saw.
You know what though?
The youth, like looking at the computers.
In retrospect, they're right. The internet's for nerds.
It's for
Honestly,
nerds.
It's for nerds. Like. Imagine like being such a Chad you don't use the internet.
Oh my god!
Like imagine having a dick that fucking enormous.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be pretty cool.
I couldn't imagine like having a regular job where that's not my job. So I guess so I'm glad I'm not the big dick.
Imagine being like a construction worker who doesn't have the internet and still like uses a flip phone.
You like go outside every day.
It still exists.
And you like you go to bars and like hit on women and every night you go home with someone different because like you're a real human being. Like,
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah,
you know?
right. I have no idea.
That'd be crazy.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
No idea.
Wow. Love that. Britt, what you got to recommend us?
I've been waiting for this because next special episode is something.
Oh God,
is my determination. I get to
choose it. It is your determination.
It's something I've told you that we're going to do for 7 months now.
Fucking goddamn it! I have a feeling.
In 2009, Bam Margera wrote and directed a film called Ming Hags.
Oh my God, we're doing mini hags? Yeah.
No, we're not.
Oh fuck.
At 31 minutes in the film.
Oh no!
There is a 1.5-minute scene that I like to call "My Name is Ralph."
My name is Ralph.
And we are going to watch that and talk about it for 1.5 hours.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you're unfamiliar with the mini hags, My Name is Ralph scene, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen it a lot of times. Britt has made me watch it many, many, many times.
And we will watch it many more times and deconstruct literally every line word for word.
Let's do it. I want to know the connections.
Word for word.
Yeah.
Is that streaming anywhere? Where I can
I'll send you the link. We'll stream it for sure.
Yeah,
all right, great.
I have it's on my server.
I've never heard of this movie. I don't know
it's the sequel to
came and went. I missed it.
It's the sequel to Haggard. Have you ever seen Haggard?
Like 2002 or something? 2004.
Yeah, I did see. I watched that like once.
Yeah.
I don't think I finished it. I don't remember that being a thing.
I know, but you know what's crazy though is like Bam Margera wrote.
I remember being funny.
He made a sequel to Haggard that he wrote and directed called Mini Hags.
Ming Hags. MING.
I thought it was Mini Hags.
No, it's Ming Hags.
What? No, it's Mini Hags.
Isn't that like a Ming, like a dynasty or something?
Like the dynasty?
Ming Hags.
There's hags of a dynasty?
No, but it's his own.
What?
It's his own word for like like slutty townies, I think. Like slutty Pennsylvania townies.
Okay.
Ming Hags. Or like I think it's just like Pennsylvania stupid shitty townies like he is. Because like Bam Margera, that's one thing people like don't really understand is like he got famous by complete accident. Other than that, he's just like a shitty Pennsylvania townie.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure.
I've got a lot of family who lives in Pennsylvania, so I've been to like a lot of bars that him and his crew used to frequent, and like you see the people and you're like, holy shit, Pennsylvania townie. Like that's all Bam Margera ever was. It was like, he's a Pennsylvania townie with like a little bit of goth flair.
You think Bam Margera is short for Bamuel? Bamuel Margera?
Yes, I think so.
That's probably it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bamantha.
I'd be bereft if he wasn't.
Bamantha, definitely.
Bamantha Margera.
Bamela?
Bamantha Margera, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Banthony?
That's really good. All right, okay. We have one segment left. It's my favorite part of the show. Britt, are you ready?
No, not quite. I need to type in my
damn.
password first.
Holy shit, hurry
back to
up.
my thing. Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Bucket
jokes.
Bucket joke. Ha 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 ha. Bucket joke. Ha 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 ha. Bucket joke. Ha 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 ha. Bucket joke.
I am never going to forgive you for using that video.
It's great.
It is
I love that.
least, I hate you.
I love it so much.
Speaking of Spencer,
Yeah.
how are Spencer's socks like the cross beams in his apartment building?
I don't know.
Well, they're both load-bearing. Why does
Sounds true.
Why does Quentin Tarantino love parking illegally?
Why?
Well, because he gets towed.
I bet he would love that.
What do you call Jerry Only's wife?
Does he have a wife?
I don't care. What do you call Jerry Only's wife?
What?
The Mrs. Fitz. I just found out something new about my reversible jacket. It turns out.
I hate you. All right.
The deep state. The deep
Yeah.
state. It's got to be Arizona. Grand Canyon there. Why was
There's a lie.
why was Jesus known as a martyr for pyromaniacs?
Why?
Well, because he died for arsons.
I hate that. Is that a joke for Christians or not? Like, I don't know.
I don't care.
I feel like it could go
I don't
either
make
way.
jokes for Christians. So no.
You should write a set of Christian jokes. I'll make Christian
don't
jokes
want
with
to.
you.
Here's a Christian.
I make Christian jokes sometimes.
Christian jokes are great.
I had some.
Yeah.
I grew up in it, so
Same.
I think about it.
Same.
So I have
Speaking
to
of Christian jokes, I bought some condoms the other day, and they said animal testing free on the box.
Mm-hmm.
I should hope so. It's really not difficult to find a stray. I got a queen size bed in case I ever need to house the legendary British rock band.
Well, speaking of queen size beds,
Yeah. I know. I was trying to work that in for me.
I got a Joker size bed because we live in a society. we sleep in a society. There you go.
Yeah.
I should have thought the joke through.
Why so sleepy?
There you go.
Oh, I just came up with this one. How do sludge metal musicians sleep?
How?
On down pillows.
I hate that.
I know, I hate it too. The problem with defunding the police is Sting still has all that money from his solo career.
Yeah.
I won't buy any LG products because their slogan is "Life's good," and that is false advertising.
That's true.
Where do juggalos go for medical care?
Where?
To the family clinic. I played a game of hide and seek with my friends who are a religious minority in India, but nobody came to find me because they were already Sikh.
Jesus Christ.
You'll never know for certain who stole your book on Quasimodo, but I do have a hunch.
I hate that. That one's really good. I hate how good it is. So
I'll close out on this one. This is not good. The problem with Bitcoin mining is there are no catastrophic mining accidents.
Pretty good. Wow, we did it. We did the whole thing. Oh my God! Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the entire time.
Yeah. Where can we find you, Everett/Rad Milk? And do you have anything to plug?
And also, what's your favorite kind of milk?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Let's start with the milk. I've been going oat recently because that's
Oatly, right?
Most flavorful.
It's really good.
It's the most oat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like in a pinch, I'll do 2% of the regular cow milk or almond. I don't really care. It's all milk.
Mm-hmm.
Breast milk.
Yeah. The luxury milk.
Babies. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that one.
You should give it a taste. Report back. Yeah. You're the resource on milk. Like it's in the username. Like I think you owe it to the people. Right. I think it's what they want.
Also consider like if you didn't like come inside somebody, they wouldn't be lactating. So that's on you, buddy. That's you're doing.
It's your milk.
Basically, cum turns into milk.
In a weird way.
Pretty sure that's biology right there.
It's science, baby.
Yeah.
Milk.
We can find me at Arby's in the dumpster behind Arby's, somewhere around there, hanging out.
Nice.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram as rad_milk. I have the baneful underscore because some like kid from 2009 in Japan made rad milk on Twitter, so I can't use that.
Hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. You can find me on there. Just make goofs and jokes for that, and I make them on a bunch of different accounts, but that's me.
Cool.
I don't think I have anything to plug. I'm releasing a animatic version of my Rad Milk cartoon. The first episode is on YouTube right now.
Amazing.
I'll show you guys the links to that.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
I think we're going to release episode 2 pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll throw that link in the description. So
hell yeah.
If you're interested, look out for the description.
Okay.
That rocks.
Sweet.
That slaps, Britt.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize. If you're still going.
Oh, no. I was just thinking about if I had anything else I wanted to say or plug, and I don't really.
Yeah,
so,
if you have further thoughts about milk-related things, different types of milk, whatever, throw them at me. Throw them at the universe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if I think of anything milky, I'll just email you.
Yeah, there we go. We love a milky email. Like that's one of my favorite things.
Just email about milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Email, more like e-milk. Am I right, everybody?
Speaking of e-milk, Britt, where can we milk you on the internet?
Well, you can find me at Gettin Head Podcast at gmilk.com. So you can find me at Dog Vorbis on most socials. But you know what? If you actually want to connect with me about this podcast, go to @Bucketcast on most socials. Hit me up. Say something. I'll respond. Even if I'm not happy.
You got the wrong. It's at a Bucketcast.
I said a Bucketcast.
No, you didn't. You said at Bucketcast.
At a Bucketcast. No one cares. I put it in the description anyway.
All right.
It's good. Where can I find it?
Spenser.zone. It doesn't matter.
Good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on. I've been Spenser.
Moving off.
Yeah, I've been Spenser.
I've been Spenser.
Can I be Spenser as well?
You can.
We've all been Spenser, but I've also been Britain.
I want to be Spenser with the good ass.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
His name's Charlie.
Yeah. So you gotta say I'm Charlie.
Do you think Charlie calls his ass Spencer's Gifts? Because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
It really does.
Dude, what if you told him that your cat was named Charlie, and then he told you that his ass was named Spencer?
See, that's all I want in life. That's all I need, I think. I think that would make everything make sense.
What a twist.
Yeah. I mean, see all this existential suffering that I've been going through, I think all of that would end if the connection was made. The Ouroboros ate its tail. You know what I mean? That's what I need.
It's like a snake eating its own ass. Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, there you go.
The biker ass.
The biker ass, totally. Yeah. You've been listening to Gettin Head, a Bucketcast.
Stay greasy, Bucketheads.
Namaste.